Hey y'all, it's Coach Cookie and I am here to meet all of your fitness needs. I'm excited. Come and see me. So I'm offering so much stuff here. I have dance fitness, and I'm talking about all kinds of dance, sexy dance, hip hop dance, line dance. Come see me.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, y'all. Good morning. Welcome to another episode of Resilience Rising. I told y'all we about to start calling this Car Chronicles with Cookie because I'm always in the car. But it's whenever the spirit hit me to say something, it just happens. So it happened to be in the car. But we are going to jump into another episode. Y'all know I'm always telling y'all, if you have not liked, subscribed, and followed Mogul TV, as well as Resilient Studios, make sure that you tap in so that you don't miss out on anything that's upcoming, anything that's going on, because there's some amazing stuff coming up, okay? Book launch coming up soon. December 17th, we're going to have a program. I'm going to be a guest speaker on it. A lot of other fantastic, phenomenal speakers there and present. And we want to buy that book, y'all. We want to support. So make sure you do that. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then go look at the Mogul TV page so you can figure out what I'm talking about, okay? But I want y'all to tap in. I want y'all to support. I want y'all to be a part of this amazing endeavor. So, yeah, go do that. All right. So this morning, what was on my mind had to do with a situation that I encountered this weekend. Y'all know I live for learning. So a lot of things that I learned through making mistakes, being in situations, having good times, whatever else. I learn in the moment. I learn as I go. I think it comes with being a hands-on learner. I guess you still do that in adulthood. I don't know. But this weekend, I had a situation where one of my friends was supposed to be spending some time with me on the weekend. And so I had an event Saturday morning. I had photos with Santa. Actually, Saturday morning into the afternoon. It was 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So I was doing photos with Santa. My friend came by. We were sitting there talking. And I was getting ready to wrap up. I had probably about an hour and a half left with photos with Santa. And so I asked them. They said, I'm fixing to go. And so I was like, okay, cool. Are you headed to the house? And their response was no. Just no. Like nothing else, just no. So now, because I know we're supposed to be spending time together, I'm like, waiting on an explanation. Until I asked, well, where are you going? There was no explanation that came with it. So y'all know I'll get spicy really quick. So my spice had kicked in. But, so I was like, where are you going? So they said, well, some classmates have come in town. And so I'm going to go spend some time with them. In the moment, my initial thought was, I'm irritated because how dare you? And then later on, though, once I kind of processed, thought through it, picked it apart, the truth was not that I was irritated. It was that my feelings were hurt. And so lesson number one, sometimes when you're feeling something in the moment, that first emotion that comes out isn't always a true emotion. Sometimes that's just a cover emotion. That's just what we went with and real quick to say, this is how I felt. When truly, your feelings might be hurt. You may be disappointed. You may be embarrassed. It's other deeper feelings and thoughts that we don't delve into because we go surface level. I'm mad, pissed off. I'm irritated, I'm aggravated, those surface level things when we need to dig a little deeper. So in the moment, again, I was feeling aggravated, irritated. But the truth was that my feelings were hurt because we were supposed to be together. And after this kind of went on, let me back up. After it happened, I said, okay. Because if you know me, you know I'll let it roll off my back like water on the back of a duck. I don't know. Okay, is what I said. And I turned around and walked off. So at this point, now I've pissed my friend off. because I just dismissed them in that point. But I did because my feelings were hurt. Not to say it was okay. So they went on. They went with their classmates. And probably about 4 or 5 hours later, they called me. And they were still there. And I could hear all of the liveliness in the background, the kikiing, the laughing, the ha-ha. And so then they was like, well, what's wrong with you? Why you acting like that? So now, I thought I was irritated again. But the truth was, now at this point, I'm embarrassed because you're in front of all these other people, because I hear them. I hear everything going on. You're with all these other people, and then you're asking me why I have an attitude. Stop letting your friends know that I have an attitude. And I had to sit with it. But I was trying to in the moment, like, no, everything's fine. Everything's okay. So we get off the phone. I do see my friend later on in the evening, but the mood was completely off because I feel I had to dig through this again. And this is what I'm encouraging you to do this week, is dig through some stuff. We're going to get to that part of the lesson, but I had to tell you what happened to me first. In the moment, I felt, again, when they first said it, my feelings were hurt because you were supposed to be spending time with me. So I felt like you prioritized someone else over me, and on a whim. I guess this wasn't something that was planned or set for it. I guess this was just in a moment. So now I also am not only hurt, I feel like you prioritized someone else over me. You chose to go spend time with them over me. Although we had already talked, I thought we were on the same page. You went to go do something with somebody else over me. And then, probably biggest is all for me, you didn't even say, well, hey, I'm going over here. Do you want to come with me? Because now I feel like, dang, you don't want them to know that you're friends with me? Well, I can't go hang out with your friends too. Yes, they're not my classmates. But with this friend, anything that I go to, I always, hey, you want to go? Hey, you want to come? Hey, I'm going over here with so-and-so. I want you to come. I always make sure that I include them because I don't ever want you to feel less than or left out or anything else. Now, there are some situations where it's a solo with me and someone else. But I have that discussion with this friend up front. Like, hey, I'm going to go spend this time with this person. So I'm going to go spend this time with this person. But in a situation where it's a public setting, my class reunion, when we've had company parties, anything like that, I'm always like, hey, you want to come? You want to come spend time with these people? And then I'm showing them off. This is my friend, y'all. Look, this is my friend. This is my friend. Let me let you meet my friend. It's probably people out there that I've introduced them 12 times. They probably getting tired of getting introduced to my friend. But I want my friend to know that they're important. So in that moment, I felt unimportant. And then, like I said, later on, when you got in front of everybody else and asked me why I had an attitude, we were on the phone. Now I feel embarrassed. So I went through a whole course of feelings. And I didn't realize the course I had taken until I sat later on and processed it. Like I journaled it, talked about all of the things, and then went back and plugged in. This is how I felt in this moment. This is what happened in this moment. I want you to do that this week. And anytime something comes up that bothers you, it doesn't sit well with you, it makes your spirit restless, I want you to be able to get into a place of examining it. Stop taking surface level and everything that goes on. Sometimes we need to dig a little deeper to figure out what those underlying feelings are. What is it that's really pushing us to feel a certain way? And what is it that we really feel? I don't want you to have only 5 different feelings that you can name. I don't want you to be happy, sad, angry, depressed, or like, we get so surface level a lot of times with our feelings, whereas if we would go deeper and just take some time, don't rush it, go a little deeper, take some time, you could really uncover what it is that you're feeling, what the trigger was, and how to not feel that way again. It's okay to sit in some feelings. It's okay to feel sad sometimes. It's okay to feel unloved sometimes. It's okay to feel some of those things that we term bad feelings sometimes, but you got to understand the why behind it. The why behind it will help you get to the other side of it and to come out of it and to grow. We want to grow in down times. We want to grow in things that don't feel good so that we don't keep getting back into those same situations because we don't want to make it a cycle. So this week, I am encouraging you to do some work. some work. Yeah, I got my notebook over here in the car with me now. I keep my little 87 cents notebook with me all the time, because a lot of times things happen in the moment and I want to write it down. If you do it on your phone in your notes, that's fine. Write it down, because when it's fresh, you have all of the stuff. You have everything that you're feeling. You have everything that you're thinking. You have everything that's going on within you in that moment. And I don't want you just to check in with thoughts and feelings. Know how your body is feeling. Did I start feeling flustered and hot? Did I start sweating? Did I get goosebumps? Did my hair stand up on edge? Did I stand up and didn't even realize I had stood up till later on? Check in with your whole self and see how things affect and impact you, and then dig deeper and find out the meaning behind it. We have to stop working in a surface level place and start to examine ourselves deeper. Self-reflection is the key to everything. You can't have successful relationships, be it with your intimate partner, with work, with your kids, with friends. You can't have successful relationships if you don't know who you are, and you don't know what makes you tick, and you don't know what sets you off. I want you to do that work this week, okay? Find a situation. Start today. Just keep that journal with you and journal. Find something that made you feel some type of way, that you gave a surface level label to. And then I want you to unpack it. I want you to dig in it. I want you to sit with it until you figure out, I didn't feel sad. I felt betrayed. I felt embarrassed. I felt things that are bigger than just sad, mad, happy. Dig a little deeper. Figure out what makes you tick. That's your homework for this week. Y'all know I love y'all. Love you. Again, another episode of Resilience Rising. Over and out. Bye.
Every morning, women are waking up to noise. But what if they woke up to you? Coach, speaker, community leader, you have a message that changes lives. Now it is time to put that message on a global stage. On the Rise EnergizeHER morning show, you are not just talking, you are speaking into the lives of 450,000 women every single week. You are building community, you are elevating your brand with strategic positioning, and you are promoting your offers, your events, and your programs in real time. So if you're done playing small and you're ready to become the trusted voice women wake up to, this is your moment.
You are right where you need to be at this very moment. You are what we call perfectly positioned.